And now it's time for another St. Louis 7, following an episode on OT with Oliver. I had a ball talking to Frankie Cambeletta. You may know him from Shift Films, probably not, but he's got a fantastic podcast, Haunted Garage. He's also an award-winning director of Lost Boys of Hannibal.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's got a new film coming out in November about Elsa Limp. Think you know about the Limp family? You don't. Look for it in November. Frankie, before we get started, you got a cause near and dear to your heart. Tell people what they should know about the missing kids.
Missingkids.org. It's a great organization that helps people across the country and across the world find missing children. It's a huge thing for us at the Lost Boys of Hannibal. As you know, Billy, Joey, and Craig went missing, and they were never listed anywhere, not even on the FBI websites, because they were missing in a cave, and it was assumed that that is what happened. But since we don't have bodies, we don't know where they are. Missingkids.org, missingchildren.org. What they do is through support and through generous donations and stuff like that, they're able to help law enforcement. They're able to help certain aspects of it, even the grieving side of when people lose their children. And it happens a lot in St. Louis. So yeah, it's one of the things that's near and dear to us just because it's in one of the realms of true crime that we deal with.
Missingkids.org. All
Yes.
right. All right, we're rolling into St. Louis 7. You are new to St. Louis, or at least you were born someplace else. How long did it take you before you realized we're a little bit crazy about where people went to high school?
It's absurd. The first time I was asked that, I was like, what? I don't remember where I went to high school. Nope. And my high school's name was so generic. It was just called American. So it was just, where? I'm like, I didn't grow up here. And then I dropped out at 9th grade. So, it has no significance to me, no bearing.
So your high
Feels
school
like
is
classes.
called American?
Called American, yeah.
Please tell me you did the Pledge of Allegiance before.
We were allowed to do that back then, yes. Yeah.
All right, number 2, best concert you've been to in St. Louis since you arrived.
Steve Ewing, The Urge, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
Have you
He's
gone to the
one
hot
of the
dog
best
place?
performers. Huh?
Have
Of
you gone to
course.
the hot dog place?
Oh, yeah. Backyard Barbecue is my favorite one. And the Gorilla one, too, is really good with mac and cheese. I love him. Steve Ewing's a great dude. He actually just did a show, his muscle show. So I think he placed and everything. So I love Steve Ewing. He's a good dude, good band. So, yeah.
For people who have not heard Haunted Garage, tease it.
Haunted Garage is 2 car enthusiasts that believe that some cars might hold entities, demons, and ghosts. And so we basically plot around the world and in our own country and look for haunted vehicles, either trains, planes, or automobiles.
Go to Ted Drew's. What do you order?
Johnny Rabbit.
What is a Johnny Rabbit?
Johnny Rabbit is cherry and chocolate.
Okay.
Cherry ice cream. So they put vanilla custard, cherry crush in it, or cherry smash, and chocolate chips.
Driving around town, you encounter 10 stop signs. How many do you roll?
All of them.
Oh.
Stop signs are suggested in St. Louis City.
People come and visit. Where do you like to take them?
Man, that's a good question. I really like to take them to the Bell Fountain Cemetery, but if you're coming to visit me, it's probably going to be something grimacing. So, yeah, we're going to the cemetery to look at and talk to dead people.
It has to be at least 3 o'clock in the morning. Got to have a candle.
No, we play by the rules with those guys. They do such a great job at that cemetery. So, but yeah, the brewing tour down there is awesome. If you've never done the cemetery with the brew, they go through all the brewers' graves and they serve beer. It's phenomenal.
Dude, I go through Cardinals Hall of Fame and I do really white bread stuff. I'm not.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're not cool. I'm saying I guess I have to dip my toes in the pool and figure out what I'm missing.
I'm not even allowed to go to a baseball game with my girlfriend because she's a Cardinals fan and I don't like the Cardinals. So it's like I'm not even allowed in the park. I'm not.
Well, I think this is when I end the interview.
Yeah, just not a Cardinals fan. I grew up in Miami. We didn't have a baseball team.
And you still don't. But all right, so
well, we have 2 world championships, I think.
We got a movie coming out about Elsa Limp in November. For people who are looking at this interview right now, it's June of 2001, but you can go check it. Lost Boys of Hannibal, award-winning, and the podcast, Haunted Garage. I'm going to catch it. I really appreciate the fact we threw this together. We had never even knew who either one of us was, and I think we had a good time. Last question for St. Louis 7 that I ask everybody: what makes you proud to be a St. Louis?
It's the fourth city, World's Fair. It's done so many incredible things. It houses so many ghost hauntings and history and past. Beautiful architecture. There's so many things about St. Louis that I love that I actually branded it on my forearm. So it says right there, Fleur de Lis, 1764. So it's forever embarked on me. But my daughter was born here, so I'll always love St. Louis. So it's just an incredible city, and I think it's gonna get better over time. I think we're starting to make moves, and that's my hope. My hope is because it becomes. I don't want it to ever become New York or Chicago, because St. Louis is unique in its own right. I just want it to be safer for people. That's it.
Frankie, I look forward to your future work, going back and seeing things maybe that I haven't seen before. Good time. Stay safe. When you win the Oscar, you come back on. Agreed?
I will be on with it. I will be on with the Oscar.
We can even answer my questions. You might just wave the Oscar thing around.
I will be on with the Oscar. You're the first show I'll do, actually. Take care, man.
You too.